잡아. 제비고 상황성이 대파대도 수도 또 가려나. 뒤에도 사지 용지 3점만 잡아요. 사지라. 대파 좀 하면 봐. 방어 대파 째요. 방어 대파 째는 들이 되라. 랑게 오 잡선 거는 라지 탐제 동의를 거도 대를 있는 동의 거터 대파 대파 째요. 대를 있는 동물의 대화가 교상 내 준비라 돈이 준비를 거가 랑게 생각나네. 너무 봐. 참 차와도 동의 있죠 봐. 잡아도 희제도 되죠 봐. 신이 돈이 준비해서 당한테. 돈을 뽑아니까 돈도나 준비하고 거요. 대시바 대라서 봤던데 그 사직이 용띠 자기는 종을 대다가 사직에 상황성인데 봐. 그리고 사직 용띠가 당도 이시도 그때 봐. 준비를 이치. 사직이 용띠 통화 당을 때 봐. 또 대라띠는 뭐로 simply 탐지 사직에다 출라 때나 용기를 거쳐 봐. 이 시계 때 봐서 대봐서 계속을 사직에 대봐를 드시잖아. 디스는서다 가장 앞에 laptop마도 사직에 또 교당 사촉부터 또 라서 봐. 바빠 잠볼 줄 모르는 좀 요리 인호를 때 인tim이 쉬고 요리. 그런데 자기가 파견을 로만 주가리 남기 또네. 이 마음 빨라. 여기니 담배 또았다. 대신에 사제 좀 쉬고요. 하자기 지고리 가자. 자매네 이거 잘랑데 참아 라만 주고는 마음과는 요거래.
And so it says, I rejoice fully in the three secrets. The three secrets of the Buddhas. What is that referring to? So the Buddha possesses the qualities of the three kayas, the Dhammakaya which abides like space, and the Sambhogakaya that appears like a rainbow in space. And then there are infinite Buddha forms and pure lands. All these arise from the enlightened activity of the Buddha. So we are rejoicing in the enlightened activity of the Buddha. And then the Nirmanakaya appears in this world in the forms that we can actually perceive. For example, as the sun, the moon, the clouds, the rain, different beneficial beings such as physicians and so forth. All these are Nirmanakaya manifestations. And these qualities arise, these activities arise through the power of love of all the Buddhas of the three times. And these qualities naturally arise, effortlessly arise. So for us sort of fools to understand, and to give an easy example, for example, a cow, when the cow gives milk, it just comes naturally, free from any effort from the cow. So just effortlessly these qualities, these activities are performed. And so even the slightest temporary happiness that is experienced, even that is accomplished through enlightened activity, in fact, through the union of wisdom, awareness and compassion. As Lord Jigten Sungen had said, all the extent of knowable things we engage in are engaged in by Buddha activity through awareness. So once one has the mind, even the slightest happiness that one accomplishes is actually a Buddha activity accomplished through that awareness, the wisdom awareness. So these three secrets of the Buddhas is something very difficult to conceive and realize. And when we hear about the qualities of the Buddhas, then a feeling arises like they are really inconceivable, and an unchanging faith arises. First, a clear faith arises when we understand that the qualities of the Buddha can liberate the suffering of self and others. This is what we learn when we take refuge. And then we wish to be liberated from that suffering, and so from this clear faith then arises the longing faith that wishes to be liberated from suffering. So then when we cultivate faith in such a way eventually true faith will arise in our heart, and trust in the workings of karma, cause and effect, and the interrelation of karma and emptiness, in a sense that even the most subtlest of negative emotions are the cause of suffering. The emotions of loving kindness and compassion are the cause of happiness. So in this way we realize the interdependence, interrelation between emptiness and karma, cause and effect. Basically, in order to understand emptiness, one first and foremost must understand the workings of karma. And so understanding all these qualities, eventually faith in the Buddha's qualities will arise. The three types of faith, of clear faith, longing faith, and trusting faith, and also a trust in karma, cause and effect. So when we hear about the qualities of the Buddha, such a faith will arise. And then any sentient being that relies on the Buddha and the Dharma teachings can be liberated from their suffering. So when we cultivate these three types of faith, that is rejoicing in the activities of the Buddhas. And so there was also one thing that I failed to mention still yesterday, that was regarding the 10 powers of the Buddhas, and that I found in the aspiration prayer for excellent conduct. And it has been also translated into Chinese, is it? Has not, should be translated into Chinese. And also later on, if you have any questions about these 10 strengths or 10 powers, you should ask your individual spiritual master about that. And when you understand that, then you really understand the actual qualities of the Buddhas. And so this, we here have a handout that was taken from Germany and was translated into English, and also in the future it should be added to the Lama Chöpa practice.
那么我们讲到水洗呢，就是首先讲到水洗佛陀的三身。那么我们知道昨天有讲到三身包括法报化三身，法身是常住于虚空的，那么报身是为了利益众生，在无量净土佛的净土呢化现出来有如虚空中的彩虹一般。那么化身呢，在我们这个世界我们就比较容易见到，它也是佛陀的化身，种种不同的形象来利益众生，比如说太阳啊、月亮啊、云彩啊等等的，都是来利益我们的。那么这都是佛陀的他证悟的一种佛行事业。怎么样来的？经由什么样的力量来？是经由他对众生广大无边的爱来的。所以因为这种爱，然后他自然这种证悟的这种特质跟事业就自然升起，自然显现。怎么说自然呢？我们举个例子来讲，好像我们知道牛呢，母牛它在身体会制造一个牛奶。那他在制造牛奶的过程中，你在外面并没有看到说他是多么的努力来生产来制造牛奶，而是觉得他是自然而然就会产生牛奶出来的。所以这就是这样子的道理，这种特质呢，这种事业呢，就自然这样显现，自然营造出来。那么它也是根基在一种慈悲跟智慧合而为一的一种状态之下，而自然显现的一种证悟的一种事业，佛行事业。吉天松公祖师在过去曾经有提到，就说所有神圣的事情呢，经由佛陀证悟的这种事业显现，都是根基在一种觉知